There are scams on Solana, and that is why the price of Solana is tanking right now. And I want to go over what's going on with Solana. Why is the price in the freaking gutter? And how does that look for the entire crypto market space? So, what I want to start out right here is just more scams, right? We have Dave Portnoy, big following on X. He creates his own meme coin, and well, look what happened to it so far. It dropped. What do you expect? We have other people. I don't want to go into who these people are. Big influencers, people, and yeah. So pump and dumps on Solana, and then we're getting more information about what happened with Libra. Now, excuse me, I still do have a cold, and I feel like it's getting worse the more fraud that's happening on Solana. But anyway, not to go into all the details, but there's a lot of insider trading and there's a lot of just fraudulent behavior going on here. So people that had access to knowing what coins were going to be launched were essentially sniping the coins, right? Meteora is sniping its own tokens. So we're seeing just so much crazy fraud happening. This one is hilarious. The guy that convinced Javier Milei, the president of Argentina, to promote that coin, right? Hayden Davis, who has become the biggest enemy in crypto right now, he says that he controls Javier. I'm not going to say it out loud. And he sends money to his sister and he signs whatever I say and does what I want. So you're getting some crypto bro essentially saying that I own the president of Argentina and saying that I can get him to post whatever I want because I own him, right? And we're seeing that in the price of Solana. These are weekly candles. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, we have been down for Solana. We hit that wick of almost $300 for Solana, ironically, right after Trump launched his meme coin, and it's been downhill since there, right? It's been downhill since there. And unfortunately, Solana is just one of the best blockchains in order to do grifty meme coins. It's super cheap to launch. Anybody can do it. It's really, really accessible to everybody. And unfortunately, again, Solana has just got caught in the crosshairs of being the blockchain that fraudsters like to go and hang out at, right? Now, there are other blockchains that could work, but Solana is just like the one that the crypto community has picked. And what happened with Libra, just going back to this, it really, really affected Meteora and also Jupiter, the exchange Jupe. The coin Jupe is down a ton. People are quitting and getting fired. And just taking a look at the price, you can see again, right here for Solana, it's down 14% over the last 7 days. And again, it hit that high when Trump launched his meme coin, and then it's been down ever since. So that's the main reason that I believe Solana is just tanking right now. There are other reasons as well. The other big one are token unlocks. So this could have an effect, but I think it's a little bit overblown. So here it says February, March, and April of this year, over 15 million SOL tokens. Now it's only worth around I think $2 or $3 billion because the price went down, will enter the circulating supply. And a lot of the Solana was bought up by Pantera Solana Fund. And this happened when FTX went bankrupt, and FTX unfortunately sold their Solana for a discount in order to provide liquidity in order to pay people back. So that's a whole nother topic that, FTX, the estate of FTX and John J. Ray III didn't do the best decision because they sold Solana really cheap. Had they kept Solana, they would have had a lot more money to pay people out. But it is what it is. They sold Solana for a very, very low price. A lot of these investors got it for way less than $100. And this is a chart showing just how much Solana is going to be unlocked in March. So this would be next month. 11.16 million SOL. So right now, they're saying that's around $1.86 billion. The market cap of Solana right now is $81 billion, and less than $2 billion or so is going to be unlocked. Let's just say $2 to $3 billion. Now, all of the Solana is not just going to be sold. They're not just going to go to Coinbase and be like, I'm going to press sell. That's not what they're going to do. Because if they do that every time they sell, let's say $100 million of Solana, it's going to massively drive the price down temporarily, and that's not an intelligent way of liquidating tokens. And my guess is that they are not going to be selling most of these tokens anyway. Literally, there is a Pantera Solana fund. They believe in Solana. Solana is going to be around for a long time. I believe so anyway. So I think there is that aspect to why the price has been going down as well. But personally, I think it's all of this just meme coin pump and dump, and especially with what's going on with Libra and the president of Argentina. So it's a weird time right now. I do think Solana will eventually come back. Usually when everybody is terrified to buy a coin, right? When everybody is terrified to buy a coin, it is time to buy. There is an insane amount of shorts happening on Solana because everybody thinks it's going to go down even further. And when that happens, it's usually time to buy. You usually want to do the opposite of what the mass majority sentiment says, right? So taking a look really quick at this chart, we have Solana Bitcoin. So we are hitting this range right here, which is actually a pretty interesting range because we hit resistance for this way back end of 2023. Essentially what this is showing is that Solana is losing its value compared to Bitcoin. And for most of 2024, Solana was doing well, right? It went up in terms of its value to Bitcoin. We obviously saw back in 2021, Solana massively outperformed Bitcoin, but now Solana is coming down in price and we're seeing it hit this range. So that could be another good sign if you wanted to pick up some Solana. I'm not telling you to do it, but I am actually going to be buying some Solana here because there's a lot of panic and there's a lot of fear. And a good place to buy Solana if you want to, and if you want to trade, if you want to play with leverage, definitely don't suggest it. But if you want to do that, you totally can. It's over on BTCC. And this is the site right here. Very, very easy to navigate. If you use my link below, you'll get a 10% bonus on first-time deposits up to $10,055 per user with very, very low trading fees. So you can do so using my link below if you want to pick up whatever coin, Solana, whatever you want to do. And the last chart I want to show is this. This is new YouTube views. So these are some of the crypto YouTube stations, not all of them, but just some of them. And we compare it to where we were back in 2021, where we were getting around 4 million views a day. And now we're getting way, way less. Let me just zoom in right here. We are getting about 1 million views a day. So 1/4 of the views, essentially 1/4 of the interest. And the question that a lot of people are rightfully asking is at what point, what would be the trigger for tons of retail, 4x the amount of retail to come in to be watching YouTube videos? What would that need to look like? Because a lot of people still think that retail is what's going to be driving this market. I actually don't believe that anymore. We are in an institutional time now where there are, again, tons of ETFs, tons of inflows from countries, corporations, sovereign wealth funds, different ETFs for different altcoins. And just today, I just want to show you this really, really quick. We saw Elon Musk saying, I will check with the president about a proposal for giving every American $5,000 as a Doge dividend, right? Or I guess it's per household, whatever. $5,000. So there could be a new wave of stimmy checks. We don't know what's going to drive retail back into the market, but I don't really think retail needs to be here anymore. But something like this could happen where we get a COVID-style stimulus because, again, with Doge, he is cutting a lot of expenses in the government. And Elon is thinking about the idea and will ask President Trump, maybe we should give American households some of that money that we've been saving. So whatever happens, happens, guys. I'm here for the ride. It's been a challenging couple weeks, but crypto markets have always been very, very challenging. Everyone thinks they're a genius when everything's going up. And like I was sharing back in December, just a few months ago, feels like forever ago in the crypto world, doesn't it? But I was overhearing and I was sharing with you guys baristas talking about how much money they're making with XRP. And someone was investing in Bitcoin mining. And to me, and I talked about that a lot here, but also on my Patreon and Discord, guys, I expect a pullback. There's way too many normal people making too much money thinking they are very, very smart. And that is unfortunately what we are seeing, and we're seeing it stronger with altcoins versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin is being more resilient right now. Who knows what will happen? Bitcoin could go down, altcoins could go up. We really can't predict the future in that sense. But I'll keep you guys posted as always. I hope you guys are doing well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.